Hello everybody and welcome back to an all-new Fight Communist in America. I have two videos for today. One will be Joe Biden, but for now we are looking at this really liberal freaking video that is actually telling lies because they believe the fake media. And I figured we'd go over this video. This may be a long video, so just strap in and bear with me, because this is really important that they're lying to a whole bunch of people and not even knowing it, because of their liberal ideology. I wrote a message, and we will be going through the comments too of it. I'll show you guys mine, but everything else is gonna be that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hello everyone, and here we are to the article, the video, and it is very liberal. It's pushing liberal ideology and lies about the president, which I will show you guys fact-checked stuff while I'm at it too. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 45th President of the United States. Donald Trump is constantly in the news making headlines for himself. From almost starting World War III with Iran, to almost getting America nuked by North Korea, to him saying hilariously just things, Donald Trump is constantly being talked about. Now, Donald Trump has a lot of activities he likes to do on his spare time. He is an avid WWE fan, he loves to golf, and he loves to tweet his heart out on Twitter. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. The voice you are currently listening to belongs to me, Lindsay Ivan, your voice of reason for today's video, which is, should we ban Donald Trump on Twitter? But before I begin, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Life's Biggest Questions. With that being said, let's dive on into the video. So, Donald Trump. Man, where do I begin? Being a member of Twitter since March 2009, Mr. Donald Trump, known on Twitter as @RealDonaldTrump, has 81 million followers. Some of these followers may be devoted fans, whereas others may be following him to stay up to date on the drama, or just to get a good laugh. In 2018, the president sent more than 3,400 tweets. In fact, it's said that he sent approximately 10 tweets a day. At this point, it's probably an addiction. Even most millennials don't even tweet that much. Well, this is why he was given the nickname President Tweety, among other names. Recently, Trump has gotten into controversy with Twitter and one of Twitter's employees that has led many to wonder, will Twitter ever ban Trump? On May 28th, Trump tweeted about mail-in ballots, saying, and I quote, "There is no way, zero, that mail-in ballots will be anything less than substantially fraudulent. Mailboxes will be robbed, ballots will be forged, and even illegally printed out and fraudulently signed." This tweet was then fact-checked by Twitter and was warning users that it contained misleading information.
Actually, that is false. It is a big problem, and you can have fraud because the government can't even see who's actually even doing these ballots. They just get it in the mail from an address and actually think it's ballots. This is the Democrats' way of actually winning the 2020 presidential election if they tamper with it. And that's why Donald Trump is trying to fight this. There's already been some freaking voting things wrong with mail-in ballots already in the first place. And that's what liberals aren't getting. And if you're a liberal watching this video, trust me, this is all fake.
Without evidence, Trump stated that this process welcomes fraud. They then called the president's claims unsubstantiated and provided users with a link that shows facts about mail-in voting. This is one main issue with having Trump on Twitter. He has such a big following on that platform, but he tweets things that are very misleading and gives individuals the wrong impression.
Actually, the reason Twitter's so upset is because they actually get to say and do what people do on Twitter. even if they're not violating terms and policy by just posting conservative stuff. And a lot of stuff is shadow banned on YouTube and stuff for conservatives, which sometimes either the audio or the video and audio all together, because they don't want people seeing this stuff, and they try covering it up. And these liberal people on this channel are actually going through all this and actually nitpicking stuff that they believe is correct when they've been brainwashed in their schools into actually believing everything the media says.
In fact, Trump was so pissy about being fact-checked that he wanted to find some way to overturn a federal law from 1996 that basically, and I quote, protects internet companies from facing legal liability for
Well, actually, it should be that way, because people are getting shut down off YouTube as YouTubers, as conservatives, Christians, because the left on these social media platforms don't care about free speech. They only care about pushing their liberal ideology.
Content on their platforms. He was so concerned that Twitter was interfering in the 2020 election by attempting to censor him. This 73-year-old man is seriously going after a social media platform. Meanwhile, there are other important and pressing issues that he needs to deal with in his country. But this isn't all. There are multiple other times where Trump has tweeted false information. On May 18th, Trump tweeted, and I quote, "Wow, the front page at Washington Post headline reads, 'A boost in tests, but lack of takers. We have done a great job on ventilators, Sting, and everything else. We're left little by Obama. Over 11 million tests and going up fast, more than all countries in the world combined.'" There are multiple false claims in this single tweet. First off, according to data collected by Worldometer, the US has done roughly 11.9 million tests, but Russia has done 7.1 million.
Actually, all these facts they're saying right now are false, because Trump has a lot more people working on ventilators than just regular medical factory people. Like My Pillow guy, that company is actually working on ventilators and masks. And there's a lot other companies across the US, which makes this fact true, but they don't want to admit it because they believe the fake media and and have this false ideology, liberal ideology.
Germany has done 3.1 million, and Spain has done roughly 3 million. All those combined are more tests than the US done. So no, Trump, you didn't do more tests than all the countries in the world combined. It is
Yes, he did.
incredibly problematic to US citizens for him to make claims like this. In fact, the US ranks pretty poorly when it comes to the tests conducted per 1 million people. The US ranks 39th. That's nowhere near the top of the list that Trump claims. But that's not all. On February 24th, the president tweeted, and I quote, "The coronavirus is very much under control in the USA. Contact with everyone in all relevant countries. CDC and World Health have been working hard and very smart. Stock market starting to look very good to me." Well, this is not true. The virus is not in control in the US. In fact, it said that the reason why the outbreak is so bad in the US is because they fell short on testing and...
Well, actually, this is false. And I have something to prove it. Actually, over the past few days, the riots, stuff has stopped and lowered down. I believe I covered this earlier in another video. I don't know. I'll put it out there in the video if I did or not. But, yeah, so, like, literally, he actually didn't do this. Like, it's all true. Let me see back. Let's back it up a little bit.
Contact with everyone in all relevant countries. CDC and World Health have been working hard and very smart. Stock market starting to look very good to me. Well, this is not true. The virus is not in control in the US.
Actually, like I was saying, it is in control because, like, basically what happened was, like all these riots are causing people to come be outside, and it's lowering the virus. Like Andrew Cuomo said that that's what's going on, is like the coronavirus cases have lowered in New York since these riots have started, and that's because people are just running around and stuff, doing the bad stuff. But I'm not promoting that. But yeah, it proves that this video is false on that.
It said the reason why the outbreak is so bad in the US is because they fell short on testing in February and March. This allowed the virus to spread across the country fast and undetected. Then on March 21st, he made another tweet about the pandemic that was false. Volunteers who manufacture medical equipment, such as ventilators, are making them right now. Well, this is not true. Ford and General Motors did stop their factory production, but they are months away from starting production on ventilators. So no.
False. They are already working on it. And also, like I said earlier, the My Pillow guy and other companies are working at it. They're just saying these two companies aren't working at it when there's tons of other companies. And they're just not telling you the full truth.
No, they weren't making them right now, as he claims. He made it seem like the ventilators were going to be produced instantly. Trump is not a reliable source to get information from. Yet, people trust every word he says. Well, some people. On top of this all, Trump has harassed...
The reason we trust him is he doesn't tell lies like this fake media and this YouTube channel promoting liberal ideology.
...people through his tweets, and he is constantly spreading hate and violence on this platform. He has tweeted out saying Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is weak and that Kim Jong-un is short and fat. There is absolutely no hate, and Twitter is making it super easy for him to. But it's not only leaders he has attacked. He also sent a tweet to Katy Perry saying, "At Katy Perry, Katy, what the hell were you thinking when you married loser Russell Brand? There is a guy who has got nothing going on. A waste." Sure, this is an old tweet, but come on, this is so unnecessary. In 2014, Trump posted around 100 tweets criticizing the Obama administration. He tweeted saying, "I know for sure that our leaders are incompetent." And he called Obama stupid for the way he handled the Ebola outbreak at the time. He even tweeted saying that those who got the disease abroad should suffer the consequences and not be allowed back home. Well, this is all very hypocritical of him. Trump said that Americans with mild COVID cases should still go to work while they recover. And that's the worst thing they can do. He needs to...
Well, that is the fact that most people aren't even like dying of the coronavirus. The numbers they pull out are false, and people, most people have antibodies, but some people don't, and but they have a tolerance to it, so they get sick and just recover from it. And that's what a lot of young people do. They don't die automatically. Like if you're looking at all these young celebrities who are getting it, literally they're not dying. And that is because they can carry it also to older people, but they won't fully get it or they'll recover. So yeah, you can still carry it on you. It's just stupid that they're lying.
He stopped. On May 26, U.S. Senator Kamala Harris argued that Trump has been violating Twitter's platform user agreement, since he has been using the platform to harass individuals and make threats about civil war. Harris said, and I quote, "Blatant threats that put people at risk and our democracy in danger. No user, regardless of their job, wealth, or stature, should be exempt from abiding by Twitter's user agreement. Not even the..."
Oh yeah, you have to use Kamala Harris, a swampy politician who doesn't even care about America, really. So, why use her? To push your liberal ideology by getting a major governmental figure in there.
President of the United States. Furthermore, recently, Trump tweeted about the situation in Minneapolis. He tweeted saying, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." A few hours after that
Alright guys, we're gonna read this thing. These thugs are dishonoring the memory of George Floyd, and I won't let that happen. Just spoke to Governor Tim Walz and told him the military is with him all the way in any difficulty, and we will assume control. But when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Thank you. Well, actually, this article this tweet wasn't talking about the government killing people. It was talking about when the looting happened, people were being shot. Cops have been shot and killed already, which makes it true. It's a true fact. And yet these liberals are going over that fact. They're just assuming that it means he's going to kill people. Yeah, but that's what it is.
Twitter added a disclaimer on it saying it violated the platform's rules for glorifying violence. As a result, people can't like, reply, or retweet it. His response to this situation has disgusted thousands of individuals. In fact, the tweet should have been removed completely. Again, this just highlights Trump's improper use of Twitter. But it gets worse. Back in 2018, Trump almost started a nuclear war with North Korea by a single tweet. So of course, we all know that Trump and Kim Jong-un had an ongoing feud on Twitter. Trump would always talk about how he is armed and ready for Kim. He would threaten Kim by tweeting things like, "Will someone from his depleted and food-starved regime please inform him that I too have a nuclear button? But it is a much bigger and more powerful one than his, and my button works." But this is nothing. It is said that Trump drafted a tweet that if he did send it, it could have provoked North Korea into war. His drafted tweet read, "We are going to pull our dependents from South Korea, family members of the 28,000 people there." And he was referring to the families of the US troops there. This man almost started World War III over Twitter. Since
they're not even showing the article. This time they're not even showing it because they want to promote it.
This made it seem like the US was preparing to attack. Could you imagine if he did send that tweet? Life as we know it would be drastically different. A slip up like that again?
Well, literally that was not even posted. And how would you know if it was going to be posted? Literally, you would never know. Which means it's just false. Because Twitter doesn't announce what tweets get banned and stuff. They would never announce that. No insider in Twitter is allowed to do that, which means that is total false lie.
Take thousands of lives. Get him off Twitter before he puts us all at risk by saying something he shouldn't. Now, all the points I just mentioned are leaning towards why he should be banned from Twitter. But let's look at the opposite end of the spectrum and explore why he shouldn't be banned. Twitter came forward and said, and I quote, "Moving their controversial tweets would hide important information people should be able to see and debate. It would also not silence that leader, but it would certainly hamper necessary discussion around their words and actions." It's true. Trump is exposing himself through his tweets. We get to see what kind of person he truly is. On top of that, if we did ban him, he could just go to a news or media outlet and share whatever he wanted to say there. On top of it all, if we banned him from Twitter, it would turn Trump into the victim, which is what he wants us to view him as. Lastly, if you're anti-Trump,
that is a victim. If you're just trying to get rid of someone's freedom of speech, that is making them the victim of a unconstitutional thing.
Then anything Trump says on Twitter can be used against him to help him get impeached. Now, before I end today's video, to recite some words of wisdom from Donald Trump himself. AKA, let's read some hilarious tweets from him. Trump tweeted, "Sorry losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest and you all know it. Please don't feel so stupid or insecure, it's not your fault." This is just hilarious. This was posted by the same dude that thought drinking or injecting disinfectants would cure COVID. He also tweeted, "My Twitter is..."
He was just joking about that. And they don't want to actually something that will actually prove their video false.
"Become so powerful that I can actually make my enemies tell the truth." Ah, yes, you just keep thinking that. And lastly, he tweeted, "The stupid is what hurts the most. The stupid will eventually break me. Must not break." I am genuinely confused at what. So, if any of you guys know, comment down below. But what do you think about this situation? Should Donald Trump from Twitter once and for all, or let him continue on with his nonsense? Before I end today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick comment shout out for my last video.
Okay, now let's get into the comments, everyone. Because I know that's what we are eager to get into. Only after Twitter and other social media sites make it obvious if they're a platform or a publisher. Last biggest questions. Last biggest question: should we ban Trump from Twitter? Me, no balls. Oh boy. Insert political comment about political things. I can only imagine what he will do if Twitter bans him. And they put school. Weird. Who else clicked and went straight to the comments? You won't believe what I did in my rent video. I'm going to be a riot in the comments. Stop adding "you won't believe what happened" to my video. Wishing everybody positivity and happiness during this time. Please take care and stay safe. Alright, not one. Get rid of Twitter altogether. Yeah, there's nothing really here, so I'm gonna end that part here. Okay, everybody, so as you can tell, that's a lot of false information, and I had to cover it. And I think they should just shut their mouths and actually tell actual accurate information. I left a message telling them about everything and telling them the truth, so I didn't want to get into that because this video is dragging on too long. But please check out. It's just crazy how people are just believing all these lies. They believe whatever the media tells them. That's liberal ideology. And when they are confronted with the truth, they choose not to believe it because they want to keep their liberal ideology going. And yeah. Also, guys, please subscribe, like, share, and share this video to many people because they need to hear this about this video because it's false information, like totally false, and I put my parts out there, and literally it's getting stupider and stupider that they're even trying to promote liberal ideology. So I encourage you guys to share this and subscribe to the channel. We need to grow this channel to 50 Patriots strong, and I know you guys can do it. So help me on this channel, and to give you the conservative news and opinion you need every day. Also, also hit that bell beside subscribe button. Click all and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you This is Brandon McDonald signing out. See you out there, Patriots.